Hello, hello. Welcome to the special edition of Rise Up After Hours. Tonight we're going to be talking all about Scentsy Club. Give me 1 second while I share the screen and we'll get right into it. I swear I can do this. Here we go. Audience window. Okay, so we're going to dive right in because we want to be mindful of your time. We want to get to the meat of the training. And we hope we leave you tonight with confidence in knowing how Scentsy Club works and what to say to your customers without overwhelming them with too much information all at the same time. Becky, take it away.
Okay, so first of all, we do know what Scentsy core values are. Scentsy core values are simplicity, generosity, and authenticity. So if you're wondering why you should even bother with Scentsy Club and learning something outside of your comfort zone, these are just 4 of the many reasons that you might want to start making Scentsy Club a priority within your business. First of all, Scentsy Clubbers can help you identify your future teamies. Which brings us to the core value of generosity. You are generous in sharing the opportunities that Scentsy gives us to share with our customers. Your Scentsy Clubbers love Scentsy just as much as we do, and they might as well enroll as their own consultant to get paid on their own orders. Their own club order will be transferred over into their own account once they are activated with a Scentsy. I was just about said Scentsy Club, and that would have confused a lot of people with becoming a consultant. It's easier to encourage somebody to join your team if they already have a substantial club order. They're going to make profits off of their own orders than it is to find a new customer, just as it's easier for a host to take the host exclusive starter kit than it is for just anybody on your team page or team page on your customer page. They gain insight from clubbing, from being a part of Scentsy Club, as well as hosting. And sometimes that's what they need to understand what Scentsy is all about, how it works, and to feel safe in saying yes. Secondly, by growing Scentsy Club subscriptions, you will have consistent PRV, which is huge. This brings up the core value simplicity. And what is better than easy, consistent PRV? When you have subscriptions, you will have regular and predictable PRV. That's guaranteed income without much extra work on your end. Once you get them subscribed, the system kind of already does the rest for us. You could automatically be coming into the beginning of the month with a guaranteed 200 PRV, which gets you active. And if you're a leader, that sets you up huge because at this point you can start working towards your 500 PRV consistency to earn some leadership bonuses, if so you choose. Also, it's easier to keep current customers happy and benefiting from Scentsy Club than to find new customers. Thirdly, sharing Scentsy Club and helping customers create their own club orders provides customers amazing value. And this brings up generosity again. You would not be doing your job as a Scentsy consultant if you did not share how much having a club subscription benefits them. And we're going to get into these details a little bit later. Fourth tip, Scentsy Club can be an awesome alternative to traditional parties, which brings in authenticity as a core value. Especially when you consider the rewards program, the clubbers can find new customers for you. Again, less work on our end. Scentsy Club, as the 5th point here, will save you time so that you're free to find new customers versus placing orders for customers who already buy regularly and consistently from you. So we're going to go to the next slide and talk a little bit about the incentive. Brick by brick, build your club. Let's chat. What is that all about? I'm making my notes. Follow me. So okay. I'm going to read this first. How do you earn the Build Your Club incentive? Have we seen this backpack? Danielle and me need this backpack. We want this backpack.
I was just going to say that I saw North Face backpacks on Amazon and they are pricey.
Yeah, I kind of searched this stalwart on the bottom, and Canadian, it's about $120 from what I can find online, and that's not branded either. So super cool. Love it. Okay, so between June 1st, so we're already in this incentive, and July 31st, so we have 2 full months. Literally all we need to do is sign 3 new Scentsy Club subscribers up who have new club orders of $50 American, $66 Canadian dollar, or more. And we're going to talk about the or more. And those club orders must be subscribed within that June to July 31st window, but they can ship after July 31st. So as long as they sign up by midnight, July 31st, if they don't ship out until the first week of August, you're still safe. You're still going to earn a point for that. And referrals are eligible. So let's take note of a few things. These have to be new club subscriptions. So your auntie that had a Scentsy Club last year and just paused it or canceled it cannot be a new, it has to be a brand new person who's never been in club before. You cannot have spouse subscriptions, and you cannot have consultant subscriptions. You need to have a unique card number and a unique address that are not tied to you or your home in any way. Audits will be ran on incentives, and do not shoot for the minimum dollars. With the 10% club discount, it can get a little bit sticky. We want to aim high so that we don't miss out on the incentive by $4 or $5. That would be awful. So in the USA, for US viewers, $50 is going to have a 10% discount. So it will be actually only $45 when all is said and done. And it won't count for a new club subscription of $50 or more. That $50 comes after discounts are ran. So it's safer for you to aim for $60, which gives you a half-priced item. And we're going to talk about these details right away. Plus, with the discount, it comes to $54, so your subscription will still qualify you. For the Canadian listeners, $66 is also going to have a 10% discount, so it's going to end up being $59.40, which will not count. We need $66 after all discounts are ran. So $79 in Canada is going to get us that additional half price, or that half price item. And then with the discount, the subscription will end up being $71.10. So that will qualify you within that $66 range. So don't just shoot for 50 or 66. Make sure you're accounting for those discounts within that.
Yeah. Bottom line is we want you to shoot for that extra half price item, because if you have that done, if your customers are enrolling to get that half price item, then you're going to be fine. Those subscriptions will count.
And it's an extra bonus for them as well. So
absolutely.
So it's important to know that if you aren't willing to try it yourself and share your experience with it, likely your customers aren't going to be interested in doing the same thing either. And same thing for the different products. If you're not willing to try laundry or clean, chances are your customers are just not going to be interested in trying them either. So how many of you, and let us know in the comments or on the team page, or message us directly and just let us know how many of you have your own subscription currently. I do, Danielle.
I do. And I know I asked my leaders, and out of the 5 of them, 3 of them all have Clubber. So it is something. Oh, go ahead. I don't want to talk over your voice.
So something else to think about is, do you go live and unbox it when it arrives every time? Do you share why you have a Scentsy Club subscription with your customers and how much you save and get paid, because we're consultants, for ordering the stuff that you would order even if you weren't a consultant? So let's refer to the slide. Create your own subscription, record it, and do it live while your customers watch. Alternatively, you can take screenshots and create a photo album so your customers can refer to them as needed. You want to put visuals in their hands and let them see exactly what you're benefiting from every time you get your Scentsy Club in.
Awesome.
So how does it work? Pretty self-explanatory and very basic. Here's a quick overview. So we'll just read through the steps really quickly. Hi, Rebecca. Choose products. is first step, choose your frequency, reap the rewards, tell their friends, and redeem points. So that's just a very basic walkthrough about what Scentsy Club is. They will need to create an account and log in just like any other shopping website. And an email will get sent to them before their next subscription leaves the warehouse. If they need to edit anything, if they need to cancel or skip or add anything, they do have an opportunity to do so before they are charged and before the order ships, as long as it's before 10 days before the next shipment. Otherwise, the changes that they make will not be applied until the following shipment. Hi, Kara from the airport. Okay.
Next one.
Next slide.
Let me just figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. So I was creating this, and I realized that the benefits needed actually 2 slides. I couldn't get them all in one. So we're going to go through them. But really the basic thing that you should get from these next 2 slides is it really is all about them. Your motivation when you're talking about Scentsy Club should always be through the lens of our customer, and what would it be? Why would they want to do this? What would be in it for them? Why should they start a club? How is it going to benefit them? Scentsy Club is designed to give back to our customer, and it's our job to show them the benefits of it. So if we're not opening our mouths and sharing about it, then they don't know. and who's to say that it's their responsibility to know? They have to know because we have to tell them. And why should they be starting, we should also consider the reasons why they might want to start thinking about getting their own club order. So these are the reasons. Number 1, 10% discount on orders that are 30 PRV or more. Like, it's so easy I'm gonna show you some actual text message that I received, but it's as easy as, hey, they want to place an order, they're reaching out to you, they want to place an order, and you ask them, hey, would you want 10% off of that? That's all you got to start the conversation with. Number 2 is the always get your bar feature. Now, if you're not familiar, maybe you're a newer consultant watching this, that is basically any current bar or retired bar that's currently available, or even a LTO bar. If you put it into your club order, you can keep getting it after it's no longer available. So whether there's a catalog change, it gets discontinued, the LTO goes away because it's no longer available. As long as it's in their club, they will always get their bar. So if you have someone who says, oh my God, I love this scent, I need it so much, I can't live without it, order me 6. Say, wait, let's get you a club order so you never are without it. It's a really easy transition to talk about Scentsy Club. Number 3, it's free to subscribe. There's literally no other like extra hidden fees. Like, a lot of people are always worried about that. And no, it's completely free. You only pay for the product, the shipping, and the tax, just like you would a regular order. Next is you can skip once per year. Now, I believe technically they can skip twice a year. Becky, correct me if I'm wrong. But if they have anything that is discontinued in their club order, the rule is that they can only skip that for once a year. So I just train my customers to know that it's only once per year, and that way they're not skipping more often. And they don't risk losing that, discontinued item, that discontinued bar. Number 5 is 50% off item at 60 PRV. So if you're talking with someone about starting a club order and they have, $40 or ish, 40 PRV, I should say, that's a super easy jump to say, well, hey, do you need anything for your car? Do you need any pet shampoo, deodorizer? Do you need fragrance flower for the bathroom at work? It's a really easy way to bump them up, because when you are offering all the other ways that they can make their house, their life, their car smell amazing, you're then going to share with them that, hey, you're super close to getting a 50% off item, and it could be that whiff box for so much less than like all the product that you do get. So consider that being your goal always, not just for this incentive, but just always, because it's going to give them the best value. Next is going to be number 6. flexible schedule. So you can literally choose whether they want it every month, every 2 months, or every 3. You can even change that. I believe you cannot increase the frequency, but you can decrease the frequency. So maybe they want to try every 2 months, but that's too much. They can change it to every 3. I believe that's correct. It's still stuff that me and Becky are like getting a handle on. Chapter 7. Can you tell I read to my kids? Number 7 is going to be, oh, there's that twice. Hey, can you tell I was working on this?
That's why you couldn't fit it on one page. You made it extra special.
Number 8, exclusive bricks. So with having a club order, the clubbers get exclusive access to ordering bricks, and we're talking about bricks in the next couple of slides, but they're essentially another way for people to save money on their favorite scents. Number 9 is the rewards and referral program. We're going to talk about that in a minute, as well as easy cancellation. They can literally, if it's not working for them or if they happen to be stocking up and they don't really have any of those favorited bars they need to have and keep in their as the always get your bar feature, then they can cancel it. And if they need more in the future, they can always resubscribe. It's not a big deal. And I like giving people to permission to quit because it feels less pressure. Like it doesn't feel like I will be stuck in it for how many, if you've ever had a subscription like that, that can kind of stop you from wanting to try it. Next is going to be a little bit about, here are some bricks in case you've never seen the bricks. They are 5.5 times the size of a regular bar, and they save you a little bit money. You get more wax for about the same amount of money that 5 bars would be. No, less. You get more wax but pay less. There we go. And here's the Scentsy Club rewards and referrals program. It explains it here. I actually just screenshotted this off of our actual website. So if you go to the Scentsy Club section in your website, you'll find this little graphic here, and that's what I just use what's already available to me. For every $1, I say dollar. I'm sure it's different on the Canadian's website.
No, it's the same.
Is it really?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna double check what you're talking, but yeah, okay. We're $1.
You spend on Scentsy Club, you get 1 point. Which is really cool. Just kind of like how a Scentsy consultant can choose to grow a team or not. You still get paid whether on your own orders, right? When you're a consultant, just like that, a clubber can choose just to personally purchase for themselves and get paid or rewarded for that. But if they want to open their mouths and share it, maybe they're on social media and they're sharing their own Scentsy Club, then they will get 2 points for referred members for anybody who uses their link to create a club order, and they're going to get $1 for $1. Every time someone spends $1 that they referred, they're going to get 2 points. There we go. I said it correctly. And then, of course, those points will add up and they're going to give them discounts. Every 25 points is $1 off. This is discounts not just on club orders, but it could be on a regular on your website PWS order. It could be on a warmer. I think it even could be on an LTO, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really cool because we normally don't get to have discounts on things like that. So it's a really cool feature. Let's see. Rewards can be used to save up to 50% off your club. So if they have enough referral points, they can save up to 50% off their own club or future orders. Referrals, which is really cool because of the fact that they are giving them referral links for anybody who wants to create their own club order. If they're doing the work for you to find you new customers, well, hey, that's amazing. And you're going to get 10 to 15% commission on PRV for those referred clubbers that you honestly only ever had to tell your clubbers, hey, you get rewarded for referrals. As long as you tell them and educate them on that, you're going to get paid the commission for the work that they are already doing, which leads us to that point Becky already made about they can just be another new consultant if they decide that they want to join Scentsy.
I'll add in that rewards may not be used to purchase licensed products. I'm just reading the back.
Wrong. So I was wrong. Thank you for that correction. And then rewards do expire, but that information would be on their account on your website when they, when I look it up. So that we come to how to share Scentsy Club. You can share it through social media, text message, email newsletter, if that's something that you do, or you're going to start doing printed flyers, mailers. There's more ideas like unboxing club orders. You can have a graphic. I've seen Christina Stainbrook do this, and I've been inspired to create my own, where you literally just make a graphic of all the things you have in a club. It could be your club or someone else's club order. And then you break it down on how they're saving and like what they're actually paying versus what they would have paid if they had just made a regular order. Offer testimonials. So if you currently have clubbers, you can always say, hey, would you mind sharing with me a few things about why you love being a club member? Like what do you like most about it? And then use what they say and share it with other people. Hashtag Scentsy Life. So if you're not already sharing your Scentsy Life, start doing it today. Literally, if you're doing laundry with our products, take a picture. Do a quick little boomerang of you pouring the washer whiffs inside the drum. Cleaning the counter, take a video. Soaking your feet with Scentsy soap, take a photo. Washing your dog, that's a very comical video that you could take if you have a dog like mine. Making your bed and spritzing it with some Scentsy Fresh. All of those things are opportunities for you to be sharing your Scentsy Life, hashtag Scentsy Life. And then you're going to show people, well, hey, I use all these things to make my life smell amazing. And these are things that I can have in my Scentsy club. And it makes my life so much easier to have it just delivered automatically. Ah, yes, love it. I see Kara has
a buddy.
a buddy clip. Yeah. Oh, and is it your travel buddy? I've seen people do that where like they'll share pictures of their buddy as they travel places. So fun.
Exactly. I do it for my kids. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And you can save these photos and videos, and then you can either put them to an Instagram highlight so that you can refer to them when people have questions, or a Facebook album, even if you have a VIP group. What did I miss? And I'm curious, if you're not already doing this, how many of you in the last 48 hours have you washed your hands? I hope so.
I hope so.
Done your dishes, started a load of laundry, put lotion on your skin, your hands, made your bed, clean, maybe not that one, clean the counter, driven somewhere, anywhere, driven. If you're driving somewhere, take a snapshot of your scent circle. These are all examples in times when you could be showcasing Scentsy in action. It's not actually selling it, it's more just sharing. Now, if you haven't already been regularly sharing your hashtag Scentsy Life, this might be a little bit of a steeper mountain for you to climb, and you might take the full 2 months, month and 3/4 that we have left of this incentive to be building your audience and showcasing your Scentsy Life, because they're going to need more time to fall in love with the products. They're going to need more time to know the why of it, of why it's amazing to use these things.
Sarah, mute yourself. I think we hear airport in the background.
I got her.
Gotcha. We kicked you down.
It wasn't too bad. And it's not to say that if you haven't, like maybe your social media isn't your thing, so you can still be taking those photos, but maybe you share them in an email newsletter. You can still be taking these photos and you're not on social media. You can text them out to your customers like, hey, this is Fun Photo Friday. Look at me. I haven't made my bed in a week, but look at what I did. Gold star for me. No, I don't know. And you have a picture of yourself with Scentsy Fresh. It could be things like, you can get creative with this if your social media is not your thing. And again, not to say that you can't do this incentive if you're not already sharing your Scentsy Life. It's just going to take a little bit more time to warm up your audience to the idea of why they might want to enroll in a club membership subscription. And also you'll be highlighting with all of that Scentsy Life sharing, what are they getting from using Scentsy? Like, yes, they're going to say, they know the logical benefits of having a club. You're going to explain that, but also, why are they even using Scentsy? It's because that they feel happy and at peace when they come home. And it's wonderful to have clean laundry that smells like, insert your favorite scent here. The memories that are triggered when you smell a certain scent from your childhood, a sense of calm after a busy day. And a lot of people would pay good money for a sense of calm. Guess what? They can achieve that with Scentsy. Any opportunity to slow down and soak in the moment can be done with Scentsy, with our products. These are the things your customers need to come to understand, and so they have more reason to say yes to a Scentsy club. So here are some things that you could be saying. Your words definitely matter. You're not gonna, and now I wouldn't start off. Some people might, and I think it can get tricky if you are saying, I'm trying to earn something, will you please help me? That seems very salesy and spammy, and people aren't gonna be ready to hear what you have to say as willingly, unless they're like your mom, maybe. So these are some great ways to start conversation. If they're already in the process of placing an order with you, like what I said earlier, hey, would you want to save 10% off your order? It's a simple question and that starts a conversation. If you are reaching out as a follow-up for people who have ordered past BBMB scents, bring back my bar. You can say, hi, insert their name. I like using their name. I would not be doing my job if I didn't tell you blank, insert the blank, was back. And there's a way you can keep getting it forever. Would you want the details? Would you like the details? And so you're not just, hey, by the way, Scentsy Club is awesome. Like you're not just, it's not like a billboard flashing in their face. This is more like an invitation to know more. And then if they're already your best customers and they're ordering often, they may as well be getting that savings. So, hey, their name, I cannot believe I haven't properly shared with you how much you could be saving on all of your favorite things. Tell me, how much do you know about Scentsy Club already, or something to that effect? Make it sound like you. But these are all very casual, very lighthearted. If you can't say it out loud like I just did, and it doesn't sound natural, think about figuring out like a different way to phrase it so that it sounds more like you and very natural. Like if they were just with you, hey, oh my gosh, have I shared Scentsy Club with you? Keep their interests at the heart of the conversation and lead with the value that they get. Why would they want to even try this? Use graphics, because I know there's a lot of details that those technically nine benefits that they can get from having a club order. So a graphic will kind of help make that more concise instead of texting it out every single time. And then if you need a way to start creating a list of people, in the reporting tab, search the BBMB past purchases under the sales report, and you'll be able to see like which customers have purchased which bars. And so you can say, oh, I know that you purchased this, this, and this before. I'm going to talk to her about Scentsy Club because I know she bought 6 bars of each of those scents, for an example. Here is an example of a conversation I had just this literal last Friday. I had sent out a bring back my bar. I sent out this image with a little, oh my gosh, look what's here. New 25 retired fragrances are back. She replied a couple hours later, order me 3 Zeppelin, Flower Child, and my only Sunshine. I'll Venmo you when you give me a total. And then of course my question is going to be, would you be interested in a 10% discount and get them and other Scentsy favorites every 3 months? And I start by every 3 months because I like to phrase it. I think I'm going to get more it's more likely that they're going to say yes to a $60 club every 3 months because they're not paying shipping as often. So they can build up their order to be a little bit bulkier to make sure that they have enough to last them 3 months. And they're going to take advantage of that 50% off and of course the 10% off. And they're not going to pay shipping every month, every 2 months. Does that make sense? So that's where I like to start my conversations. And of course, if they're going to get a whiff box, I might suggest more often. And then the conversation continues there. I'm referring to creating a club order. I don't like to say subscription because it feels like a commitment. And you're going to earn reward points for your order. This month, I'm actually going to be sending gifts to new club creators, not subscribers. See my very careful words. And then she goes, how many do you have to order? And I said, you can actually create a club order with as few as just 1 bar. For 10% off though, the club order would need to be $30 USD and can be bars or really anything you can run out of, like soaps, pods, cleaner, car bars, etc. And then I told her at $60, you can get 10% off of the whole thing and that 50% off item. I like picking the whiff box, which would be $15 only, but you can but you're going to get a lot more product is my point to that one. And then I told her she could skip once a year. So this is what would have been helpful, what I would have done differently, but she caught me off guard. Was having that graphic ready to send to her. And then I asked for permission to send more. Do you want the link to check out more details? And she said, sure. So I did send her the link, and she ended up not enrolling, but I'm not surprised because this is my very first conversation with her about Scentsy Club. So it might take a few times to really understand all the benefits. It feels like a lot of commitment right off the bat. So I'm not disappointed because I did my job and I shared Scentsy Club.
Exactly. So this is my example. I just wanted to first point out this conversation is from January, but if you're educating your customers on the club, they're going to be watching and waiting for their favorites to return. So here's a prime example. Hey, Happy New Year. I noticed in Bring Back My Bar that grape granada is back. If I sign up for a club, can this be used as a choice? I said, absolutely, it can be. We chatted a little bit about what that would look like. And then she had questions. And I think it's important to know from a customer's perspective, what questions are they going to have? So I screenshotted the conversation. She really wanted clarification on the order setup. Does it have to be monthly, bi-monthly, every 3 months? Do I have to pay to join? People are going to assume because it's a subscription that there's going to be some sort of a fee to join and a minimum order. Am I locked into a contract? Again, people are going to assume that it's going to be contract based because, like we talked about, there's sticky and yucky subscriptions out there that people have gotten stung by. And that's just our job to kind of diffuse that and make sure that they know that there's so much opportunity for them to walk away at any point. Like Danielle said, it's an invitation to walk away. Give them the invitation to walk away because then they're not going to feel trapped. Can I change or add to my orders with reasonable notice? When I sign up, will grape granada be on there as an option, or am I going to have to do something special as it's a Bring Back My Bar scent? I think that's it. So she had so many questions that I was able to walk her through, and she did sign up to get 6 grape granada bars. She loves it every 3 months. So she went through with that. And I wanted to quickly share, Danielle, before we go on to the next slide, because I know you're very techie when it comes to your systems, and I am transitioning my system to track Bring Back My Bars into electronic form as well. But I started selling Scentsy in 2013, and technology wasn't what it is now. So this is Becky's OG Bring Back My Bar customer tracking system. I have just this recipe card box with recipe cards, and I have random scents written. Kahiko Hula. I have the lady's name and phone number. I just kind of write whatever the scent is on the very top, and then whatever their name is underneath to contact them. And I'm going to tell you one quick story about Kahiko Hula. This lady bought a $3 bulb off of me, off the like marketplace or like some community page. I delivered it to her door, and a year and a half later, I never heard from her again. She had asked me when I dropped off the single bulb, do you have any Kahiko Hula? And at the time it wasn't available. I said, no, I don't, but I can always contact you if it becomes available again. And she said, great. Didn't hear from her for a year and a half. And this scent came back as a special, like Bring Back My Bar or something. So when the Bring Back My Bar list comes out, I go through my recipe cards, see if there's anybody with that scent that contact them. And I went, oh man, I even have a question mark beside her name. I have Tammy question mark and a phone number. I didn't even really know if her name was Tammy. I did really bad customer follow-up on this one. I tell you that for free. And so I messaged her and said, hey, not Tammy. I didn't say her name. Her name's actually Trisha, not Tammy. I said, I just wanted to let you know, I know I dropped some bulbs off to you quite a while ago, but I just wanted to let you know that the scent's back. If you have any questions or would like to order some to stock up, let me know. She has a $250 bi-monthly club subscription from that day on. And she just gets everything. And literally all she had purchased from me was a single bulb for $3. So the follow-up system with the Bring Back My Bar, and especially with Scentsy Club, if that doesn't show you that there is success in working with Scentsy Club, I don't know what does.
I'm beginning to understand your amazing PRV.
Shit luck.
That's awesome.
Okay.
This is not my idea. This is Bridget Gerling. Is that how you say her? I may be butchering that name, but Gerling House. This is her post idea she shared in the Directors Club, and I thought I would share with you guys. I think this would work really well if you already have a very healthy and engaged VIP group or community of Scentsy customers. Because if you're just expecting this to excite a lot of people and you don't have a lot of customers engaging with your content already, you're probably going to hear crickets. And you might even hear crickets even if you do have a VIP page and you're not posting consistently. So this will work really well if you have, like I said, a really healthy group. And it says here, if you could get one brick, or if you can get a brick, which is 1 whole pound of wax, for less than a 6-pack of bars in the scents below, would you? And then it lists all of the scents with some really cute emojis. And then whoever comments, this is what she's suggested to message them privately. Hey, saw your comment about the bricks. So wanted to send you the link to a club in case you wanted to get that brick. Let me know if you need any help to get into a club subscription. Remember, you can order the brick and then cancel the club. No fees or penalties. Penalties is weird, but anyways, that's just my opinion. So how can we make this message better? We can use their name instead of just hey. We can ask permission to send a link and focus more on the value. Like they like that scent and they would be willing to get a whole brick of it, but they don't really maybe understand what else is in it for them. So I would suggest to ask questions like, did you know, like when you message them, did you know that you can get those bricks through Scentsy Club? And then wait for an answer. Have it be conversational versus just throwing information at them. Another question you could ask is, do you know how the club can save you money and you can get a brick with, through a club? Do you know how it can save you money? Like, do you understand how it works? Now, what I might say instead would be something like, whatever their scent was, like coconut lemongrass kind of popped out at me. Coconut lemongrass smells amazing. Yes, I love that one. I literally do. Like I have the room spray. Well, it was here a minute ago. I have to share since you love it so much. In fact, I wouldn't be doing my job, and I love that phrase. I would not be doing my job if I did not tell you about how you can grab your favorite scent, coconut lemongrass, in brick form and save you some money at the same time. How much do you know about Scentsy Club? That's another really great way to have a conversation instead of just spewing information. Wait for a reply, and they might, not right now. Thank you. They might reply, well, I don't know much about it, or I know a little bit. And you can say, well, no worries, I can fix that if they only know a little bit. No worries, I can fix that. Share a graphic to share all the nitty-gritty details. And then I sum it up by saying, basically, you can choose how much you want to spend, how often you want to spend it, edit what you need, and always get your bar and save 10% off every time. Plus, if you grab other things that you need, like cleaning products, hand soap, dog deodorizer, whatever, and your order is $60 USD or more, you can choose something for 50% off. I haven't even mentioned the other perks, but what sounds most exciting so far? That's another question. You're gonna have to get an answer because we asked a question. Always end with a question. So that's one way I would change this, but this is a really great perspective feature to take. What's the word? Point of view to kind of take advantage of and get people interested in Scentsy Club. These are some, don't groom me. She's like petting my hair. I love you, but you're making me hot. This is a rack card that has really basic information. This is a graphic, and you can actually print that out as a little flyer. And then this is another one that I just found today, actually. And I have the template from the person who created the template, so you can customize it, make it your own, use your own fonts and whatnot. But it's a great flyer to share. This is something that I'm going to try towards the end. I'm definitely going to send thank you gifts to anybody who subscribes this month or next, but I'm not going to just give away anything unless I'm like down to the minute, down to the wire, trying to get it done. And I might entice them with something bigger. And only because I happen to have already collected a bunch of things from having catch-all parties that I've spent very little money on, if any at all. Canadian watchers, if you would like the same flyer, Becky's gonna be able to share one with the proper pricing for you guys. All right, where am I going to next? And this is what my plan is. Now, Becky's already nailed down her build your club incentive, but this is what I'm working on this current week. And these are the posts and things that I'm sharing in my social media to help create like an arc of sharing information. And then at the very end of all this information that they've been trickled all throughout the week, I'm going to ask for the action, the call to action, which would be to possibly announce a VIP special, definitely at least a thank you gift, which would be like a scent circle or something at the very minimum. So first one is color block, which you know how Facebook posts can have the color image in the back, like it's their own feature. So how well do you understand Scentsy Club on a scale of 1 to 10? So I'm creating some dialogue, a graphic that has quotes from people currently already clubbers, a video. I'm going to unbox a club order and a whiff box. And I actually don't have the whiff box this month, but I have an empty one. So I'm going to just find all the products that they come in and I'm going to create it myself. So you could do the same thing. A true or false graphic that has true or false questions on the reward and referral program. So it's a way of sharing information that's not super spammy. Video and or stills. I haven't decided how much time I have left, but how to create their own Scentsy Club order. I believe I already have some saved to a highlight in my Instagram, but I have to go and check on that. Anatomy of a club order, highlighting the savings. I'm going to break it down in a graphic, and then the last little post will be a photo of me announcing VIP special for 3 clubbers. If I need to make it really enticing, it's going to be a bigger giveaway, like a bigger gift, but I gotta do what I gotta do to earn this. There's no question about it. The other parts that I'm going to be working on that are a little less intensive: follow up with my best customers, spontaneous opportunities with people who are ordering currently, brick post, like that post we just talked about, and then a sales report for all the BBMB past customers. I just thought of this earlier when I was typing this up today, that you can also create a landing page on Project Broadcast that could like walk you through all the benefits of Scentsy Club, and then even another one where you could have it like be a how-to enroll in Scentsy Club with a bunch of screenshots. So I thought that was a kind of a neat idea. Another post idea is of a whiff box selling point. Oh, if you wanted to get a whiff box, like if you showcase the whiff box in a post and you offer people the idea of getting it for 50% off, that's a really great way to have a conversation about club orders.
Okay, my turn. So I have my last person enrolling Friday. I just got a text from her while we were doing this. So knowing that I'm moving into a busy season with SFR in Salt Lake City and the incentive trip to Alaska coming, I didn't want to stress and leave this to the last minute. So unlike Danielle, I hit it hard. I just sent it and I wanted to get it locked in. I knew I needed to act fast and think smart. So please remember, when incentivizing your customers, this is not a normal standard for incentives. Incentives are designed to help you stretch and grow yourself and help your business bloom in new ways. But this doesn't mean that I'm going to stop sharing Scentsy Club because I've earned the incentive. This is just showing me how much I do need to work Scentsy Club within my business. But also keep in mind, it is okay to offer personal specials in your business on occasion, not all the time. It just cannot be publicly posted. Private communication only. So private message, text message, phone call, etc. You cannot post it publicly. That is out of compliance. So I took advantage of offering a personal special to close out all 3 spots right away. And you can click to the next slide, Danielle. So I posted this on my Facebook VIP page. I use this as an opener to educate them on what Scentsy Club is. So this is where I'm looking for leads. So you are not going to want to miss this. With box valued at $85 Canadian for only $40, or even better, $20 with a Scentsy Club. And did I mention I have a huge personal special to anyone who starts a new Scentsy Club subscription this month? Message me for details. It's so good. I can't post this publicly, which instantly makes people go like, what? I need to know more. So don't go to the next slide yet. I'm not quite there. When people showed interest, not only did some people, no, not everybody was interested in hearing about my super awesome personal special, but I had people go, order me a box. Like, I need that box. That sounds amazing. I'll take it for $40, $30 American. So when they showed interest, tell me more. I'd love to hear about your personal special. How can I get this for $20? That's where I inserted private messages, and I messaged them verbiage like, Scentsy Club is an awesome club that offers huge customer perks. You can add any consumables to your club, bars, bulbs, cleaning, laundry, body, and it auto ships so you never run out. End of story. This would also be a great opportunity to put in a graphic, but I kind of wanted to do a quick little blurb of personal outreach to them to educate them on club. So I educated them on some of the perks that we talked about tonight. 10% off, always get my bar, bricks for the customers who I know really love bricks, referral points, etc. Next. So once I educated them, I offered them an incentive to subscribe. So this is, in this slide, you're going to hear my take on business. And this is why Danielle and I, we're great friends throughout the Scentsy community. We don't earn 5 cents off of each other for talking to each other. We just genuinely enjoy each other. We've got to meet in person. We clicked. But our businesses are very different. And I respect the heck out of Danielle and how she runs her business. And although extremely different from mine, I know Danielle respects the heck out of me and how I run my business. And she's going to say things like she's already said in this training that I might contradict, but that's why we've banded together, because we feel with our vast differences within our businesses that her way is going to help some of you, my way is going to help some of you. And I think that we're kind of the best of both worlds because we're so different. So me personally, I know Danielle said she doesn't like to say I'm trying to earn an incentive, but me, I do. And I'm not offended by her. She's not offended by me. We're just we're here trying to help you guys with your businesses with such different ideals, which I think is so cool. So I like to be honest with my customers. I have a great loyal customer base, family, friends, customers, repeat customers, people who I don't know from a hole in the ground that would do anything to help me succeed. So I like to be honest with my customers. I like to let them know that by helping me achieve something I'm working towards, a goal that I'm working towards, I'm going to, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I'm going to gift them. If they know, I feel like if they know they're helping you reach something that you're so passionate about and that you're trying to work at, that they're going to be way more willing to follow through because it helps you and they have come to know and love you and want to support you.
Can I add a little bit real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
I completely agree with you. And I think where I was coming from when I said that, just for a little clarification, is for someone who might be newer and expect the same results.
Right.
Because
That's not going to happen.
Business for so long, you have very loyal customers. So I think your way of doing that absolutely makes a lot of sense. And actually, I would probably do that with my best customers. But
you gotta do what you gotta do.
As a general rule, like that, for someone who's newer, just establishing themselves, that's not going to be the most effective way.
You can't bank on that. You can't bank on that
right.
As a new. So I know that my customers, they love to see my success and they love to know that they were a part of that. Like I got her there. So I think that's super cool. So I personally offered, and under normal circumstances, I would not have gone this hard this fast. I would have done what Danielle did and like build up to it. And if I needed to go in at the latter half of July or even the beginning of July, I would have then maybe incentivized them. But with 2 international trips coming, I know myself and I just didn't want that stress. So I offered them a mini warmer or a classic clean bundle. Now, Canadian prices, Danielle will have to sub in here for Canadian prices. Mini warmers, $33, classic cleans, $34. So I'm right in there. It's within $1. They can choose what they'd want.
I think for you said mini warmer, it's
Yeah.
$25, and for a classic clean, it's also $25.
Okay, so really it's the same value, and then you kind of hit the best of both worlds. The people who really love the cleaning products, maybe don't use so much wax and warmers, but really love cleaning body laundry. You also hit the people that really just want an excuse to grab a new warmer because they love their wax and warmers and they've been eyeing up a mini warmer. So I felt like classic clean and mini warmer was really the best of both worlds. And I'm not paying out of dollar for these. That's also important to note, that to pay $90 or equivalent American to pay to buy 3 people a mini warmer is just not financially smart to do within your business. So I will either offer them warmers that I have on hand that I have purchased with host rewards or credit, so paid little or none for them, or I will order it later this month with my catch-all parties. So if there's nothing on hand that they love, or any scents that they love for the counter cleaner, for the cleaning bundle, I'll get them what they want. It just might take me a little bit of extra time to get those catch-all parties to use the host credits to purchase them, because I will not be purchasing these out of pocket.
Yeah.
I also made sure to inform them that I only have 3 spaces on my special. This encouraged a quick close and a sense of urgency for them, because there's only 3 spaces. So they got to get in or get out. Personal specials were only offered to new club subscribers whose order is over your pre-selected dollar value. I chose $79 to ensure that after discounts that I covered the $66 Canadian requirement. But you got to do what's right for you. And obviously with the conversion, Danielle, what did you say that number was? 60?
Or yeah, because if they have a $50 order with the discount, it's going to be only 45. Right. So just to shoot for 60, shoot for that extra half price item, and you're going to be fine. It's going to be a couple dollars over, but it's better to be over than to be too short and not have that club order count. And I've seen it in the director group where people are like, oh no, they missed it by $3.
Yeah, 1 cent circle or whatever, or a light bulb. So just pick your pre-selected dollar value. We strongly recommend just stick to $79 Canadian, $60 American. That's going to ensure that there's no messes within your incentive earnings.
Yeah.
And I will personally deliver these to them. So I really only offered this big of a personal special to people who are close to me, because I will be pulling out of stock. So I'm not gonna pay for shipping. In the US, I know you guys have a little bit better shipping prices than we do, but it's horrendous to ship. Even a catalog, just a single catalog to mail, here cost me over $4. So that just would give you an idea of how much it would cost to ship a mini warmer. It would probably be $30 to ship it.
Oh my gosh.
Not happening. Not happening. Okay.
I was just gonna say I shipped a small box and it was like $7, and it had a warmer in it.
Yeah, I actually want to cry when I look at the differences in shipping sometimes, but that's okay. That's why I don't ship very much.
I wanted to clarify what she, because I think what confused me for a split second, then I figured out what you were meaning. When you say that you're not going to offer the personal special, or that big of a personal special, to all customers, this is in the private messaging of when you're sharing this special. Okay, cool.
So really nobody would know. If they were out of town, I would probably still try and work out an equivalent value, maybe like a dryer disc.
Or you can-
And
I was even thinking you can offer them a 50% off item when you have your catch-all party.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or put it through as perpetual party
Yeah.
and pay, like there is options, but I
Yeah.
would just tailor that if it's gonna cost you extra money in shipping.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great idea. I love it.
Okay.
Last slide is literally just, it's so simple. If you have questions, Becky and I are always available. Not always, but we will make time for you if you have questions. We do have children and whatnot. So we hope you learned something new, that you gained some extra confidence in yourself in earning this incentive. And remember, everything that you do is a mindset thing. Whether you think you can or you can't, as corny as it sounds, you're right. Thank you for watching, and share with us if you watched the replay. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye, guys.